Hey guys, I started my journey to building a $100 million business 12 months ago. I've spent $80,000 of my own money and things are not going well. My business isn't making any money and my bank accounts are almost empty. Now, most people only document their journey once they're already successful, but I wanted to document my journey all the way from rock bottom all the way to success, mostly for my kids, but also for anybody else who has ridiculously big dreams and is starting from the bottom. Um, I was thinking about it yesterday, that even though we're getting really, really close to having $0 in the bank, um, and I don't have a full time job to back me up, for some reason I don't feel stressed out. And I thought that was really strange, because I think most people in my situation would be feeling extremely stressed out. And I think that, you know, the me of a year ago would also be feeling that stress. And I started thinking about it, and I think the reason why I'm not feeling that stress, mainly is because stress is the result of playing a scenario over and over in your head. In other words, we create stress in our own minds by visualizing a negative outcome in the future. So if I kept envisioning, you know, being homeless with no money, my kids leaving me, my wife leaving me, if I kept playing that scenario over and over in my head, I would feel stressed out. But I don't. And there's two reasons why I don't. The first reason is because every single day I am taking action towards avoiding that scenario. In other words, I'm taking the action that I know I need to take in order to be successful. And so not only does that action occupy my conscious mind all day long, so I don't have time to play negative scenarios, but it just strengthens the fact that I'm doing whatever I can to avoid a stressful situation. So I think that's the first part. And the second part is actually meditation, and I'm by no means an expert meditator, if that's, even a real thing. But I have been meditating for about 30 minutes every single day for the last year and a half. That's every single day without fail. And what I noticed is I'm just able to identify thoughts when they pop up in my head. So as soon as I start to, play that video in my mind of, what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future, I'm able to identify that that's happening. I'm also able to identify as soon as thoughts pop into my head and I start to, go down the rabbit hole of negative thoughts. Almost, immediately I'm able to identify that that's happening. And as soon as you recognize that those thoughts are popping into your mind, they tend to disappear. So, maybe take that for what it's worth. But I think a meditation practice is absolutely essential in order to keep stress away. And that's probably the main, the main way for me that it's helping. So I guess my key takeaways, if you're facing stressful situations in business or in your life or, whatever, is take the action that you need to take to avoid the stressful scenario. And your mind will be occupied with taking that action, and adopt some kind of meditation practice. At the beginning, a year and a half ago, I was very skeptical. I didn't think it worked. I thought it was kind of woo-woo, but it's made an amazing difference. So, anyways, yesterday I started testing a new product in the store. So, it's always kind of exciting when you do that, but I have learned to, and actually one of my mentors told me this, he said every time you launch a product, assume it's going to fall flat on its face. And, a lot of success, I believe, of course I haven't achieved any, but I think a lot of success is expectation management. So I'll talk about that in another video. But for now, if you watched this all the way through, thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow.